They say the best gifts are planned well in advance, giving someone something they'd never expect. For Hobie Bergnon, time was a gift. He spent much of his surrounded by the people and things he loved. His wife and 2 sons, music, like the Allman Brothers, who he'd go see every year, and the late great Stevie Ray Vaughan. And you can't forget motorcycles, which he started riding as a kid, and which currently had him on the road a lot, as a VP of sales at Wolverine for their Harley-Davidson division.
We met in high school. I was 16, he was 18, and we were together for 5 years and then married for 36 years. So we were together for 41.
He was especially thrilled about the newest addition to the family, his granddaughter, Brinley, who knew him as Pops.
She's my pride and joy.
In his spare time, Hobie was a drummer in a local garage band and rode Harleys in locations around the country with friends he met along the way.
He rode a lot. That was what he liked to do in his free time.
Sometimes just goofing around, having fun, and making some memories. Hobie also had a huge heart, heading up his company's fundraising drive with the United Way and serving along with me as our chair of this year's March of Dimes Bikers for Babies event.
He loved children.
Like motorcycles, giving was a true passion. But earlier this year, on a beautiful spring day, while riding home with friends from the annual Blessing of the Bikes in Baldwin, a car that Hobie was trying to pass turned left into a driveway. Hobie was tragically killed in the accident.
The sky is crying.
Friends from across the country came to West Michigan to pay their respects, remembering their time with Hobie as a gift, while his wife and family fought through the grief to carry out a plan made well in advance. On the other side of the state, Joe Kristiniak had a gift for soccer. Although Joe grew up a star athlete, playing all over the country with traveling teams throughout his youth, a sudden pain in his side threatened to end his fun and eventually his life.
It's an autoimmune disease, so my immune system was attacking my liver. To find out that I have end-stage liver disease at 22 years old.
To complicate matters, Joe was recently married and they had their first baby on the way. However, jaundice and weak, doctors told him the clock was ticking.
You know, we're going to be forever grateful that, you know, someone was willing to sign up and provide us with that new second chance at, you know, being a family.
In Michigan alone, there's over 3,200 people who are waiting for an organ transplant, and that number continues to rise.
That's when Hobie, a man who'd already given so much, gave one last time. One of 300 people in Michigan this year to give the biggest gift of all, the gift of life.
The organs are matched based on certain matching criteria, so they're given to the best suitable person who needs that gift. Roughly about 50% of our organs do stay in Michigan.
The surgery wasn't easy, or the recovery.
It was super overwhelming, obviously, but, you know, we made it through it, and now we got this little guy, and we're all doing good now.
I wrote a letter to his wife.
When I received the letter from the recipient, I was surprised, but in a good way. I had been wondering for a little while how everything was going with the recipient of his liver.
It's hard to even put into words. There's no way to ever thank them enough, and they can never really understand how grateful I truly am.
All thanks to a gift that was planned out well in advance, giving someone something they'd never expect.
You know, this guy's been crying now.
I know he's looking down and is very thrilled that this young man is a dad and can be a dad.
Every moment with him is, I can't even tell you, it's a moment I almost didn't have.